NuNew Caption X. Today, Agent NuNew has officially evolved beautifully from a little kitten into a tiger. But it came at the cost of immense strength, sweat, and energy. Right now, I'm stopping by the convenience store to buy ice cream and can't even close the freezer by myself. My arms are giving up. Help me, I've never felt muscle pain this bad before, both my arms and legs hurt. What am I doing here? I can barely walk on my own 2 feet anymore. You guys can continue playing tug-of-war with the remaining name tags. NuNew gives up. Agent NuNew went from cuddly kitten to full-on tiger. Legendary glow up, and also ouch. Big congrats on the evolution, but double ouch on the muscle meltdown. To ease the soreness you can. Rest. Stop heavy activity, lift your feet up. Muscles repair when you rest and sleep. Hydrate. Drink water or an electrolyte drink. Dehydration makes muscle weakness worse. Gentle stretch and move. Small, slow range of motion for arms, legs to prevent stiffness, don't push through sharp pain. Cool or warm. If very sore, tender and swollen, use ice for 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, a warm shower or heat pad can ease tight muscles. Pain relief. Over-the-counter pain relievers can help. Get better soon. Agent NuNew, the world needs your roar. I'm very excited to see Agent NuNew in upcoming episodes of Running Man Thailand. Last night, the Running Man cast finished filming EP 10 because Running Man only has 10 episodes. Honestly, I really love the entire Running Man cast. They're so kind to NuNew, even though he's a mischievous kid and the youngest member, and the older members always tease and take care of him. They get along perfectly, share the same energy, and take care of each other without any awkwardness. So entertaining, the perfect cast for this classic show. Can't wait for the remaining episodes, hopefully season 2 will return with all the members. And an announcement from Running Man Thailand. Due to a prior commitment during the filming period, NuNew won't appear in Running Man Thailand EP.2. He'll be back in the upcoming episodes, please look forward to it. In the meantime, please continue to watch and support this episode and cheer on the rest of the cast. Stepping into a historic moment that the entire beauty world will remember. Pruk and NuNew Chawaran showcase their smooth, radiant skin and sharp facial features with powerful confidence in the heart of Times Square, New York City, United States. Igniting the perfect glow in the ZeeNunew Skin project, as Thailand's first ever the KLINIQUE skin iconic duo, rising to shine on a global level. Billboard ad in New York Times Square is a huge deal. I'm so proud of ZeeNunew. The spot is literally one of the most high traffic, most photographed, most live-streamed spots on this planet. 100,000 people pass through daily, tourists, media, influencers, brands, and just the general public. Their face will be on a screen there, they will globally seen. Not to mention, the ad spot there is expensive. Like, only brands or fandoms that are serious and organized can pull that off. The LED screens there are iconic for a reason, because they're usually reserved for global campaigns, movie premieres, tech giants, luxury brands. It's such a prestige if ZeeNunew being displayed there. Ad in New York Times Square, visibility equals legitimacy. A Times Square billboard hits differently because it shows mainstream level presence. It's a physical, public, international exposure. I love that ZeeNunew gets to be part of something so symbolic. Pruk Caption X. Since I mentioned today that we're going to do a variety show, I'll now reveal that it's our own reality TV show. I'm here to ask for ideas on what everyone wants to see. Huge thanks to our agency for respecting our opinions. Originally, we were planning to do a mini-series, and the company even gave us the chance to help brainstorm and select the plots they proposed. However, after thinking it over, we felt that a Follow Us Around reality show would be something fresh that we've never done before. It sounds like a lot of fun. I've seen many of you asking for this for a while now, so we really want to do this right. Right now, we are in the brainstorming phase. If anyone has any cool ideas or wants to see us in a different light, please share them. Regarding Huggy Lee the musical, there will definitely be no delays. The filming schedule is already set, so you can stay tuned and worry-free. A warm slice of life reality show following your daily domestic life and time together. It captures your everyday routines and natural moments, like driving around Bangkok, grocery shopping, cafe dates, traveling, enjoying good food, visiting different places, or simply relaxing at home. Anything you both feel ease. Each episode can focus on you both only, while trying new experiences or activities you've never done together before. Or simply domestic life when you both spend time together chilling at home. It doesn't need a grand production, just simple filming with different camera angles or giving you a camera to carry around. The content will flow naturally on its own by you both. It's gonna be more relaxing for you too, and we can feel the happiness from that heartwarming moment. I'm not even mad, honestly, this is for the better. But AOF, director of DMD, really needs to think carefully before talking about plans that aren't fully settled yet. He doesn't have to share every idea or speak his daydream out loud. I get that maybe he felt guilty about the next prince wait. And didn't want the same thing to happen with Huggy Lee the musical, but yeah, plans can change. Huggy Lee the musical started getting a lot of sponsors, so they decided to move forward with that instead, and I fully respect it. Still, it's better not to announce anything until it's really confirmed. BC fans' hearts and expectations aren't STH to play around with. We were so excited since the VTR. But yeah, it's cool cause they won't be too overworked and we can worry less. Everything will turn out fine. CEO of a company been running his mouth ABBA project that was supposed to be a gift for us ZeeNunew fans since the next prince don't have special episodes like other series. Saying shit like the artists are choosing what they wanna do and that fans' suggestions are being considered, and something they would do is what the fans are asking for. Keep repeating the same shit in every interview he had. And then turned out they're not doing it anymore. And instead of the CEO himself coming out to say that they made pruk told us because they knew that if ZeeNunew spoke out, the reaction wouldn't be so harsh. DMD keeps using ZeeNunew as a shield time and time again. Because the CEO is a coward, afraid of confrontation and unwilling to admit his mistakes. You can measure a company's lack of direction by how spectacularly it mismanages its greatest assets. When you have top-tier artists under your label, the very artists who built your brand and sustained your relevance, and still fail to nurture, expand, and strategically position them, that is not just misfortune, but it shows extreme incompetence. In 5 years of working together, ZeeNunew have had only 3 major joint projects: Cutie Pie, After Sundown, and The Next Prince, with Huggy Lee the musical still pending. Even if we exclude Cutie Pie 2U and their individual ventures, that output is astonishingly limited for artists of their caliber and market demand. And yet, despite minimal to almost no CP content for more than 2 years, ZeeNunew have remained consistently within the top tier, never falling out of relevance. That longevity is the result of their individual magnetism, work ethic, and undeniable chemistry. What is more telling is the perception within the Thai general public and the industry itself that your company is still widely referred to as ZeeNuw's company. That alone reveals where the brand equity truly lies. Yes, I am disappointed about the cancelled miniseries. As a fan, that reaction is entirely justified. It was a missed opportunity to further showcase their acting range, something we have already glimpsed through the versatility they demonstrated in concert VCRs and varied performance concepts. Projects being cancelled is not unprecedented, the industry is unpredictable. That is not the core issue. The issue is the pattern of mismanagement. Once again, instead of issuing a clear, official statement from the company account, you delegated the responsibility to the artists, expecting them to clarify and absorb the backlash on your behalf. It is evasive and unprofessional. A competent management team shields its artists, it does not repeatedly place them on the front line to compensate for your failure. Your past assurances during Instagram lives have long lost credibility. Transparency without follow-through is merely performance. And let me be unequivocal, if this upcoming show centered on ZeeNunew is diluted to provide opportunistic exposure for unrelated pairings from the company, it will only reinforce the perception that you continue to capitalize on their ZeeNunew influence to elevate others. This project should center on them, their narrative, their artistry and their platform. If collaborations or guest appearances are considered, they should reflect parity in professionalism and standing artists or comparable names who operate at a similar standard as ZeeNunew. Within DMD, I personally would only accept Net JJ, Latte Kim, Thomas Kong and Gen 1 and Gen 2. At the end of the day, this is not about hostility, it is about accountability. When artists continually outperform the system meant to support them, the system is what demands reform. And right now you're failing the artists and the fans in every single way. Now it looks like we're getting some kind of reality content instead. And let's be honest, if it actually happens, it likely won't be promoted properly. Reality shows mostly serve the existing fanbase. A well-produced mini-series could have attracted international interest and expanded their audience. ZeeNunew keep losing because of poor management and lack of clear direction. They don't have a dedicated team advocating for them alone. They're always the ones who step aside for other priorities. The company simply isn't equipped to properly manage that many artists at once. And we all know how this works. Concepts don't disappear, they get recycled. Would anyone really be surprised if those mini-series ideas show up later attached to newer pairs? Meanwhile, ZeeNunew's reality project will likely rely solely on fandom support, pull modest views, and lack proper marketing, while others continue to benefit from ZeeNunew's groundwork. Typical. If we can't get this trope in a mini-series, fine. Then make it a full-long series for ZeeNunew and ZeeNunew only. After Huggy Lee on the next lineup, we've waited 3 years for the next prince, so this trope has too much potential to be wasted. Let's make the dreams of all ZeeNunew fans come true, and also as an apology from director AOF belong to DMD to ZeeNunew fans for not making a special episode of The Next Prince. The way DMD handles their variety shows makes it really hard for me to trust them. Episodes are updated whenever they want. Because pruk asked for ideas, I emailed DMD some ideas, including a weekly release schedule with fixed dates and times, and even promotional content. I don't know if any of my ideas will be seen and accepted, but I still want to help ZeeNunew.